One of my first jobs after I graduated college, undergrad, is I wrote erotic fiction for a living. So it was like a full-time job writing erotic fiction, and I didn't work there too long. I think maybe 3 months at the most. But just imagine your day. You go, you take the train, you go to an office building in Lower Manhattan. You sit in a cubicle and you write smut. And some of it is stuff that you just come up with, or some of it is old stories that you just change things around in order to release them. And we had a real readership. Like, this is back, I think, before porn was just so accessible online. And one of the top, I think, genres that we had was incest pornography. Now, all these stories, these are all the written word. I'm not making videos or anything like that. But here I was, like a 23-year-old, 24-year-old kid writing incest stories, and they're basically the same stories, except you just use mom instead of Deborah or whatever. It's really that, and then there'll be like a double entendre or something like that. But what I learned was, in Canada, they don't allow it's illegal to export incest stories to Canada. And I don't know if that means that, their incest stories are literally homegrown there and they do it. I never got that deep into it, but it was such a weird world of, at the border, these books are not allowed to cross the Canadian border.
And it's funny that you use the word erotica, right? Because that has a positive connotation.
Right.
Pornography has a very negative connotation, doesn't it? But they literally mean the same thing. And in fact, even the most rabid anti-pornography feminists said, well, we're not outlawing all sexual, we don't want to outlaw all sexual expression. We think erotica is fine. And somebody asked one of them, it may have even been Gloria Steinem, well, how do we distinguish between pornography and erotica? And the answer was, what turns me on is erotica. What turns you on is pornography.
Yeah, this stuff that I wrote was garbage. Oh God, it was so it was really, really off. I still have the books, the digests, if you will, that maybe at some point I'll talk more about it.